Homelessness is a serious concern even in rural areas like the western UP.
In the second part of our series, TV6's Houghton Hancock Bureau reporter Mariah Powell explores differing opinions on what should be done about it.
The biggest concern is, though, to make sure people get the housing they need.
People in the Copper Country work to help the homeless but do not agree on a solution. One major initiative is the Hope House Homeless Shelter. The rotating shelter was set to open in November but has yet to get off the ground.
We made the commitment because we know that there's a need in the community to start continuing to do what we need to do to work towards opening up, whether it's mid-season or next season.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development reports 86 people experienced homelessness in Baraga, Houghton, and Keweenaw counties during 2016. Another 66 were at imminent risk of homelessness. The first major barrier to the shelter has been a lack of money. So far, they've only raised $1,100 in donations. The rotating shelter model also requires at least 5 host locations. Only one church committed to hosting the shelter so far. The rest are concerned they won't have enough volunteers to man the shelter.
So we're thinking that if we can come back, sometime, after the first of the year, with a list of a number of different people, whether it's, 50 or 100 or 150 people that have said, yes, we will volunteer, that'll give them a little bit more security.
Local law enforcement also expressed concerns about the shelter from the beginning.
I think it's always been our stance as a law enforcement community that yes, we do feel it would bring homelessness in from other areas in the country.
Michigan Coalition Against Homelessness data shows 87 to 89% of people using local shelter services are from the local community. Police are currently working to support and grow other solutions to the problem.
Just because the Hope House shelter has a little ways to go yet to get their funding, that people do have support in the community for homelessness.
NIEMELA and others argue current initiatives are not enough. Most Michigan State Housing Development Authority funding is reserved for the chronically homeless. Even for someone who qualifies, applications for MSHDA assistance can take 30 days to process. That's a long time in a UP winter. Though they suggest different solutions, both sides agree something needs to be done.
It's our neighbor that's living, right within our community that find themselves in a position that, that they have no place to stay.
We want to make sure people are in, out of the cold, in a shelter, in a home, or an apartment where they belong.
Links to more information about Hope House and other initiatives are available on our website. I'm Mariah Powell, TV6 News, Houghton.